In this video, I'm going to show you how to install and use third-party modules using the Python installer package. So if I try to use a third-party module that I don't have installed, such as NumPy, if I type in here import NumPy, we'll see that I get an error saying that it could not be resolved. It has no idea what NumPy is. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And if I jump over into the pypy.org website, and in the search bar here, I type in NumPy, we're going to get a list of projects, and you kind of got to be careful on what projects you're grabbing because these are not all the official NumPy module. To the right here, you'll see dates, and usually when you're looking for the official module, it's going to have the most recent update date. But if you look at this one actually says NumPy 3 version 0.2. This one says NumPy 1 version 0.0.1. This one here is the only one that says NumPy by itself, and this is the official NumPy package that we want. So I'm going to go ahead and select that, and we'll see up here it says pip install NumPy. This is the command that you would type to install it, but let's go ahead and look at the documentation. So if we scroll down a little bit here, we'll see that we have a link for the documentation. I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to open the web version, and I'm going to click to the Absolute Beginner's Guide button here. So we get the absolute basics for beginners, welcome to NumPy, and down here for installing NumPy, we can either do conda install NumPy or pip install NumPy. And as of Python version 3.4, pip comes standard with it, so this is what we're going to use. Now to use this, we could do it from Visual Studio Code, but since not everybody's going to be using Visual Studio Code, we can do it from the command prompt. You can do that by either hitting your Windows key or going to the search bar and typing in CMD and opening the command prompt. And in the command prompt, you're going to type pip space install space NumPy. And when we run this, it is going to download and install the package. Once the package has been successfully installed, we can close out the command prompt and jump back into the development environment. And now when I type in import NumPy, we will no longer get an error. We get some information about NumPy. Back in the documentation, if we scroll down a little bit, it says how to import NumPy, and it tells us to use import NumPy as NP, and they explain that they shorten the imported name to NP for better readability, and they recommend that you always do that. So we'll use the alias NP. NumPy is commonly used for scientific and engineering related stuff, and it creates arrays which are much faster than lists. So let's go ahead and create an array variable. Then I'm just going to call my_array equals np dot, and I'm going to call for the array function. And we can pass it a list of numerical values, which it will create an array with. So I'm going to do the list, which is square brackets, and I'm going to put these in here out of order. I'm just going to pass it these 5 values here, and then I'm going to print my array just to see how it's going to output this array to the terminal. And when we run this, we get the output of the array. Now you'll notice, unlike a list, when the array prints, it does not put commas between the values down here. The array itself has some built-in functionality to it. So I could do my array, then dot, and I can sort this array. And if I print the array out after it's been sorted, you'll see that it puts it in numerical order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is it for installing and using third-party modules. I encourage you to look through them, explore them, look for modules that might have something to do with something that you're interested in. Python is used heavily in the scientific and engineering community, so there are tons and tons of modules such as NumPy that help along that lines. There's a lot of modules for machine learning. So just look through them and try to find something that interests you and give it a shot at figuring out how to use it.